And Hey guys, and welcome back to Habitual Crypto. My name's Dan, and here on the channel we like to make good habits in trading cryptocurrency. So if you like trading and learning the best strategies to do so, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. Today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin's explosive move this last night, early morning, as well as Ethereum's price rise, as well as some news for today and events going on this week. And we'll also be diving into the altcoins for the rest of the stream, trying to find out the best ones to possibly pick up after each one of these Bitcoin moves. So if you're interested in that, please stick around. This is the Bitcoin daily chart here. So this is since the beginning of the year, just showing you the kind of how's it going, Yannick? Good to see you, man. This is the Bitcoin daily chart, and basically we were in this channel for most of the year until late March. We broke out of it, got back in, broke out, and now we're back in again. And you know, I'm pretty much ready to kind of be done with this channel. We've kind of formed a new channel here, which we will look at. But yeah, overall, you know, we're still making higher highs and higher lows. So the uptrend is still intact. And I'm really looking for kind of an explosive zoom in here, and we'll look at the 15-minute chart here. We were able to break out of this symmetrical triangle, and then we came back down and made support on it for a couple days, really. And that's what the fact that we were able to hold above this previous resistance, make that support, we got in and had this nice move today. So Bitcoin right now at 2163, 125. And yeah, guys, in the very short term, I'm expecting some consolidation here and then another leg up. I don't, the patterns that we're working with here have targets anywhere from 66,000 to 69,000. Those patterns being the big symmetrical triangle. If we, zoom back out here, in the pink line here, this symmetrical triangle gets us up to about 68 to 69,000. And then we also have this reverse head and shoulders, which gets us up to about 66,000. So a couple bullish patterns, we will wait for them to complete, but I'll kind of set a zone here where I'm expecting some our targets to finally hit. We also have this bluish line here, which is the new channel that we're in, and I would definitely expect some profit taking if we get up here, which should be, again, around 67,000. So I'm definitely expecting some sort of consolidation anywhere from 66 to 69,000. So but overall, Bitcoin again looking really good. Let's go to the Ethereum chart here. And Ethereum making all-time highs as well, up above 2,300 as we speak. It got all the way up to 2,315. So Ethereum still looking good here. We were able to break out of this triangle, so and this trend line here. So I'm expecting if we do retrace it all, it will probably be back. And actually we already have. So just in the past hour, we did come right down right to this trend line and made support on it. So that's looking really good. I'm expecting Ethereum to keep moving here. I told you guys yesterday I was expecting Ethereum and Bitcoin to blast off very soon. You can go watch my YouTube clip from yesterday. And I also said I expected Ethereum to move even more than Bitcoin, which is exactly what happened. Ethereum's up about 2.25% more than Bitcoin today. So, looking really good. And I don't think this is over for Ethereum. Our targets for Ethereum are around 25 to 2600. So yeah, I'm looking forward to what's to come here. But even on the short term, I am very bullish still. We have some big events coming up for both Ethereum and Bitcoin, which I'll get to in a second. And yeah, as far as our Bitcoin dominance goes, even with this move from Bitcoin, which happened last night, we are currently still making new lows. So that is, even with the anticipation of Bitcoin moving up closer to 70,000, which I think a lot of people are looking at, the Bitcoin dominance continues to fall. The altcoins continue to, not all of them, but a lot of them continue to take a piece of Bitcoin. So, like XRP, for example, doing, still just moving very, very well, up 26% for the day. Just going crazy. But we'll keep an eye on all three of these charts throughout the stream. I do have a few quick news articles for the day, and then one quick little news video clip for you guys. And then we'll get right into charting out any altcoins you guys are thinking of and continuing to check out the Bitcoin and Ethereum chart here. So just to start out, tomorrow, Coinbase direct listing. And this guy thinks it could revalue the whole crypto space, and blockchain ETF creator says. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I am optimistic with the Coinbase IPO. I think if I had to bet, not financial advice, but I think the IPO will at first have a pretty good give pretty good price action to Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin will probably grow just because of all the hype that's going to be on the news. The only, downfall would be if, the big investors that have already gotten a piece of the Coinbase stock, if there's any major move in dumping on the retail investor, that could be negative to the whole IPO and to Bitcoin in with that. So I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. It's already valued around $100 billion. It's kind of crazy. But over long term, I don't think it's crazy at all. I think Coinbase will end up being bigger than Facebook and the biggest companies there are. So I'm not that concerned. I think it will definitely affect the price. So just be cautious. I'm hoping it's gonna skyrocket Bitcoin, but we'll see. Another thing is tomorrow also Ethereum is doing the upgrade, the Berlin hard fork upgrade. So this isn't that big for Ethereum. It's more of the first big stepping stone towards the London upgrade, which is going to, the London upgrade is going to really help with those transaction costs. So there's a few different tools and upgrades they're going to do that will help with the transaction costs. So we'll see what happens, but basically the Berlin upgrade is the first step in that process, and that's also happening tomorrow. Time Magazine is getting paid from another company in Bitcoin, and they decided they're going to add it to their holdings. So they're not going to sell the Bitcoin, they're going to keep the Bitcoin, and I wouldn't be surprised if they also allocate some themselves from their holdings as well. So another bigger macro, just a macro positive thing for the crypto community. Quickly, again, transaction volume yesterday almost hit $10 billion. Things are just heating up. They're getting crazy right now, but just another optimistic thing, pro crypto thing. More people are getting involved. USPS, the United States Post Office, is now doing NFT postage. Like, crypto is the future, guys. There's nothing, if you're invested long term, you have nothing to worry about, in my opinion. So yeah, they're using blockchain and basically e-postage labels that you'll be able to get, and they're going to be NFTs. So I just thought that was pretty cool. The last thing, I'm just going to show you this quick video, then we'll get right into the charts. So here we go here.
Is this just a breather? And what do you make of what's happening in the market? And then I'm trying still, even a day later, I know we talked about Bitcoin yesterday, but trying to make sense of where this is all headed.
Well, look, I think it's worldwide. We're catching it here. There's need some more good news. We don't have it. We still want to know about stimulus. The variants, the vaccine variants that we're having trouble with, I think are very much on people's minds. Look, I happen to think that Bitcoin is exciting. It's something we can talk about endlessly. They're promoters of it. There don't seem to be a lot of sellers of it. We're going to hear from PayPal in an analyst meeting coming up about how it's begun to be mainstream. I just think that in the end, you have to have some sort of hedge on it, because if you take it and it goes down, I think that you're going to end up saying, why did I use Bitcoin when I could actually transact in dollars? But as far as a way to be able to have a pastiche of things that you should do your cash with, I'm all for it. I think it's almost irresponsible not to include it. Every treasurer should be going to boards of directors and saying, should we put a small portion of our cash in Bitcoin? It seems to be an interesting way to hedge against the rest of the environment. Nice hedge against fiat currency.
But that's the question. Is it really a hedge, or is it fundamentally actually tied to the quote-unquote market right now? And we've seen when the market's gone down that it's gone down as well.
Well, I believe in gold as a way to hedge. I believe in selling calls against certain stocks as a way to hedge. So I'm much more a-traditional. And so I think that it's just a piece of the puzzle. I don't think the company should invest big. I mean, I think the Tesla put a lot of money in it. I don't have that level of conviction, but I own Bitcoin. I've owned Bitcoin for some time as an alternative. I used to always say own some gold, own some cash. Now I say own some cash, own some gold, and own some Bitcoin. It's a little inflated for a day, but there's still plenty of people who think it's going to 100,000. Novogratz was on everywhere saying it's going to go to 100,000. All I know is I think it's an alternative to having a cash position where you make absolutely nothing.
Okay, guys, so yeah, I just wanted to show you that basically another, the institutional money I don't think is done getting in here. So again, if you guys like the content, please subscribe and give the video a like, leave a comment. For the rest of the stream till 6 o'clock, we'll be going into any altcoins you guys want to check out, and we'll keep checking in on Bitcoin and Ethereum. see if we can get another all-time high here on stream. But with that, yeah, guys, let me know if you have anything you want to listen or look at here. Hey, Yannick. Hey, Duck. Thank you, Love for Seasons. I don't know about always, but do what I can. Yeah, so let's start with, I guess, XRP, since that's kind of been the leader today, one of them anyway, outshining Bitcoin. So let me go to the other one I had. Yeah, here we go. You know, we talked about this yesterday on stream. Let me go to the 2 hour here. We got these Fibonacci levels are just like, you know, perfectly lining up. These fib levels, you know, got up to the first one, consolidation. Right up to the second one, consolidation. Now we're up to the third, and it looks like there's going to be a little consolidation. And so, you know, if I had to guess, it's kind of hard to tell with XRP because of the whole lawsuit thing. But, you know, I would expect we're going to get up to $2, being that last fib level and also a big psychological level. And then I would expect probably about a 50% retrace from our move here. So probably back down around like 140 to 150. That's what I would expect just watching a lot of these charts. And then I would expect, you know, we go down there, we'll probably get a little bounce around there and then consolidate for a little while before our next move up. But I do believe, you know, XRP will continue moving up here. So, so yeah, if you guys have any coins you want to check out, let me know. But we'll just keep moving here. Litecoin also, it kind of, the more, the bigger alts have seemed to kind of stay a little bit above Bitcoin here. So Litecoin up almost 9% today, while Bitcoin up 5.5%. So Litecoin, again, just moving really nice, you know, has a big move, consolidates a little, has a little retracement, then makes higher highs. So Litecoin looking good. You know, if Bitcoin keeps moving, I expect Litecoin and XRP and ADA and Ethereum to keep moving as well. So, you know, we'll see what happens, but you know, they're all looking pretty good right now. And Litecoin, you know, I think it will continue to stay in this wedge here, which would get us up to about probably around $300 to $310, anywhere from there once you know, this move finishes here. So but yeah, Litecoin looking really good. Let's take a look at ADA. ADA, again, having a nice move up, staying in this pattern here. And, you know, if Bitcoin continues to climb, there's a good possibility ADA could break all-time highs, kind of riding on Bitcoin's back there. You know, like if Bitcoin goes up, you know, a few more thousand, there's a good chance ADA could go up, you know, $7 more. So, and if that happens, you might see an even more explosive move if it is able to break through this significantly. If not, you might see, you know, another rejection at this level, which it had twice. So, but yeah, everything's really positive right now, so I'm not necessarily expecting that. DOT also was not really holding up against Bitcoin at first, kind of just you know, a few percentage points behind until this hour it finally or the past couple hours it finally got up above Bitcoin as far as percentage today, so looking good. Let's keep going here. Let's see what the top gainers were for today. So XRP, you know, obviously doing really well there. Dogecoin up 28%. Stellar, EOS, Tron, Thorchain's just been doing incredible. VeChain also up, Cosmos, and yeah, about, you know, maybe 30 coins doing better than Bitcoin today. So on the top 100. So Chainlink moving up. I do want to take a look at Chainlink. I think yeah, has had a really nice move in the past. Had a nice bounce off this trend line, and you know, we can expect eventually getting up to probably $39, $40. But yeah, it just actually broke, no, not all-time highs yet, but it's close to breaking all-time highs, only about $1.50 away. So that could really send Link, you know, up to this next level here. This is Earn, down quite a bit today, but making a strong support at around 12. This is the Ethereum pairing, so take a look at Uniswap, Unicoin, coming back down and kind of making some support here on the previous highs. We'll see if it can keep going up here. Is Bitcoin on the 15-minute? Yeah, most of the alts kind of staying, not moving too much. So we've been looking at Aave a lot. And Aave kind of sitting right, you know, where it was yesterday, around there. You know, a few dollars less. But yeah, I think the main focus has been on Bitcoin and some of the bigger coins there. So the graph we were looking at yesterday, kind of coming down back to where it started the day yesterday. So yeah, we'll see where this ends up, but falling. If you look at their BTC pairings, you can see this is Aave, so this is, yeah, Aave lost pretty much all of its BTC pairings. Let's go to 4 hour. Yeah, so lost most of its gains from yesterday, but holding up that same level pretty well. So we'll see if Bitcoin gets another pump. Maybe you know, it falls a little, or you know, there's a good chance some of these alts might start you know, running as well. So we have the RSI here on the 5-minute. You can see whenever it got oversold, had a decent bounce here. So I'm sure a lot of traders are working with this in the short term. Let me know if any of you guys have any coins you want to take a look at. Here's Dogecoin. Yeah, very close to 10 cents, so I don't think it quite hit. Yeah, it has not hit 10 cents before that I know of. Quant had a nice day. V-Chain we talked about. Cosmos had a nice run. Everything's kind of just consolidating now. XLM. Nice. XLM had a nice recovery here. Thanks for the follow, corporatistic. Corporatistic. I like that name. Yeah, man. I, you know, I know there's cycles and everything, but, you know, almost every indicator is, you know, saying we have more room up to go before we top out. And if you're holding long term, I don't think there's much of a risk. You know, not financial advice, but you know, in 5 years, you know, it's going to be even, you know, more. Right, we're just getting started, and it's just going to get crazier and crazier. So I don't know. I don't know why people you know, think that way, but yeah, I'm very optimistic, and I think we're looking pretty good for the short term and long term. So the more every day there's more and more like crypto in general is starting to just get its fingers into everything, every industry, in even in little ways, but then some big ways. But it's, you know, and the younger generation, you know, the crypto's cool, you know, it's fun, and it's tech, and it's could be on your phone, you know. So yeah, I think we're doing pretty good here. So I'm not all that concerned. Yeah. Yeah. I know, man. And it's going to continue to climb. They're going to be like, "Oh, it's too expensive to buy at 60,000." And then when it's 200,000, they're gonna say the same thing. So, you know, some people miss the boat, and or think they missed the boat, and won't ever try to get on. So, and what is the saying? Have fun staying poor, right? Yeah, I think it will too. You know, probably looking, I don't think this cycle, but quite possibly next cycle, that's possible. And if not, definitely the one after that. I mean, unless we go into one of these super cycles where it lasts like 6, 7 years instead of 4. Um, but either way, it's going up long term. So I'm pretty excited about it. Let's see here. Still sticking around. Still sticking around 63,000. Yeah, I would be surprised if there's not another like $1,000 move today at some point up. Hollow, I'm not a financial advisor, but I will show you this chart we've been looking at for the past couple weeks. Finex here. So this is the 4-hour chart, and we've had this Fibonacci retracement level. Let me bring the RSI down a little bit. So this fib level takes the top here and the bottom here, and you can see it puts these extensions here, and we got up to the first one. That's where it stopped. That's where it consolidated. Then that was a couple days ago. Then the next day up to the next one. Now up to the third one today. So I mean, it's doing great, but the fourth one is right around $2. And normally when it would like finish this Fibonacci extension, normally there'd be a considerable retracement. So in a lot of the charts I look at with something like this, it would retrace probably from around $2 to about anywhere from $1.40 to $1.40 to $1.60, I would guess, before kind of holding up and consolidating for the next leg up. So, you know, I personally would not be going all in on XRP at this moment in time. I would wait to see what happens at $2, and you might see a pretty, you know, serious, you know, probably 30%, 30 to 40% correction. I wouldn't be surprised, you know, going from $2 to, I guess it maybe like 150. That would be a 25% correction. So not that bad, but, and then I would expect it to move sideways a while until blasting off again. So, you know, if you're, you know, I just think there's better options right now. But if the case with the SEC ends randomly one day, it will probably double in price that day, if they win it. So, yeah, so I just think there might be better options that haven't pumped, you know, 100% this week it pumped. So, that's a lot. Normally, you know, not sometimes they just keep going, but most of the time there's a pullback at you know, it gets overheated, pulls back. So I guess, you know, yeah, corporatistic, that, yeah, it's funny when you look back at the previous, like 2013 and 17 little hills, you know, compared to the mountain we're in, or we're halfway up, I would say. Yeah, I mean, yeah, so I mean, that's going to probably come in turn with the SEC stuff. I think they're going to get a slap on the wrist, like a big fine, and, you know, that will be the end of it. And when that happens, it's going to get a huge bump. And then that same week, most likely, it's going to get relisted on, it was on Coinbase. It's going to get relisted on Coinbase. There's going to be a new, they're going to reopen the Grayscale XRP Trust Fund. It's going to get relisted on a lot of different, and every time that happens, you know, I would expect, you know, if it gets relisted on Coinbase, another 20% that day. So, you know, XRP, you know, it all depends. I don't know how high it's going to go, I think all-time highs were about $3.30, something like that, from 2017. So it's quite possible it could get up and a little past that over the next, month or so. So there just might be a slight pullback now. EOS, yes, Markin. Uh, let's take a look at EOS. I know it did really well today. Let me see here. Up 13% currently, since like 8 o'clock last night anyway. Yeah, really, really big move, and was one of the coins that pumped harder than Bitcoin, which is not easy to do on a day like today. So yeah, really good. Let's look here at the 6 hour. Just want to see. Yeah, so you had a nice higher high here, higher low, and if we did the Fibonacci retracement, I can kind of give you some levels. I don't know if you're trading it or holding. From there to the low, and yeah, you can see you perfectly hit resistance on the 1.618 fib extension level. You hit resistance many times today, and then now you've finally broken out of it. Or I'm sorry, this wasn't today. This was this past week. You kept hitting it and getting rejected, and then finally today you broke above it. So this is really good because if we go to the 1 hour, let's see. So you've kind of come down. You haven't come down all the way. I would bet it's probably going to come down right to this level, about $7.09. So about $7.10, really. And then if you can make support there, your next stop is going to be $9.50. That's the next Fibonacci retracement level. And then you have another one around $12, and then another one around $13.50. So yeah, looking really strong. And yeah, this looks good. If it's hitting these fib levels perfectly. So hopefully you can get a little higher there. But I think eventually this looks good. Eventually you're going to get up to your next spot here. Keep an eye on Bitcoin here. Ethereum right at 2,300. Yeah, if you like the content, guys, please feel free to subscribe, give a like. I stream every Monday through Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. And we will check out any alts you guys want. Give you some levels to look at for your own trading. Not financial advice, but just checking something out here. One low cap altcoin that took a big hit today but came down to a key level. I'll go to the hourly here, is ERN, ERN, which is Eternity Chain, which is big in the NFT space. But you can see how big this retracement was, and now it's touched here. It's there right now, and it's touched here once before, but it's basically took away most of the hype here. So to get back up, it would be 240%, 238%. To get back up to all-time highs in the Uniswap Ethereum pairing. So pretty good. These are the kind of plays I look for. But with Bitcoin moving, that's why this dropped so much, because people are taking out their, you know, smaller cap coins for the most part and putting it into the larger ones. Hey Randolph, I'm good, man. It's a good day in crypto. So a lot of the big coins are pumping, and a bunch of a few of the, mid cap coins doing really well. But yeah, Litecoin, Aave, Ethereum, XRP, Matic, Polygon, and Dot, all for the most part outpacing Bitcoin. Is Binance good? Okie dokie. Are you talking about the BNB coin or just Binance in general? Like their platform. We can take a look at the BNB coin here in general. So yeah, I mean, Binance and Coinbase are centralized exchanges. So, technically when you have your crypto on like Binance, it's in their hands. So if they got hacked, which isn't really probable at all, but there's a saying in crypto, not your keys, not your coin, meaning if you don't hold the actual keys to your crypto wallet, you have it on a hardware device or something like a ledger, then you don't really own it. Some people don't care about the decentralization. The risks are probably pretty low that Coinbase or Binance would lose your crypto. Excuse me, I had a sneeze there. But as far as trading, I have used Binance. It works pretty well. It's pretty user friendly. The only downside to doing like if when Bitcoin pumps a lot, I have seen multiple times where Coinbase or drops a lot, where Coinbase and Binance have both basically lost, couldn't handle the traffic, I guess. Basically, servers went down and people are not able to trade when they want to during like really crazy parts of the cycle. So you've got a little bit of money in crypto, but it's nothing more than having extra money and just chucking it into stuff to see what happens. What would you recommend the best way to learn about crypto? I don't just want to pay for these shady schemes on YouTube. Yeah, do not. I would not be paying for anything on crypto. I mean, let me think here. Definitely, yeah, I wouldn't be paying anybody for, there's a lot of free traders, like, my stream, for example, I try to give you really good opportunities, not just hyped up ones. For example, this earn token is down. It pumped like crazy, 240% back in the end of March, and it's retraced all the way back down. So like this is a good buying opportunity in my opinion. Not financial advice, but I like to give you those types of trades is my point. Not this one in particular, but where you're buying at the bottom, towards bottom levels or key levels, like a lot of consolidation here right before the pump. I doubt it's going to drop down. That it's lower risk for high reward. But like if you want to learn, you know, I watch, you know, like if you want to learn about just like general cycles and like the Bitcoin cycles and stuff like that. Bob Lucas on YouTube, he's really good. He has very good insight. And Data Dash, Nicholas Merton, Data Dash on YouTube has a lot of good, you know, insights. And like I've watched a lot of different people on YouTube, and you know, I can tell pretty easily which ones are doing it, you know, more for them to make money rather than to educate people, you know, in the proper way. So yeah, I mean, there's so much free educational stuff. Okay, so yeah, I mean, let me see. There's one YouTube channel that, like, if you want to learn TA, technical analysis, like that, and you can just learn some simple technical analysis, and that will help you quite a bit. Hold on one second. Let me just find out. I could look on here. Let's see here. Like if you want to learn just like some simple technical analysis, where is it? Sorry, I'm having trouble finding the one I'm looking for. Yeah, there's a YouTube channel called Trading 212. And if you go to theirs, like I would start, like go to their popular uploads probably. Oops. And yeah, I mean, I would look up, like the first thing is just look up trading patterns. 212. They have some pretty good videos, like simple videos just teaching you, you know, like some simple TA stuff. So, but yeah, look up just like trading patterns on YouTube. That's where I would start. And, you know, once you learn the patterns, it can really help. You know, that's a very good starting point. Learn the patterns, and then from there, you know, you can learn, you know, Fibonacci retracements, just watch like some YouTube stuff on patterns and Fibonacci retracements, and you know, some of the more popular ones on the 212. I think that will help you out a little bit. And then once you get a good idea, you know, you come watch my stream, and I do that stuff live, and seeing it done once you have an idea of it will help you a lot. So everything kind of sticking around where Bitcoin is right now. Let's see here. Corporatistic, I'm not I'm not totally against that opinion. I think it may take some time, you know, but if that happened in 8 years, or even like 5 to 8 years, that would not shock me. It almost happened before. They called it the flippening, I think. Yeah, but I mean, it almost happened. I don't remember exactly when it was, but it got pretty close. And it was only for like a day or something like that. Yeah, I think Ethereum is a great long-term, lower risk investment. The smart contracts are what Ethereum blockchain runs on. So like they're used to, you know, they're used in a wide range of things, but basically, you know, for instance, like with NFTs, so Ethereum is a smart contract blockchain. So basically, instead of just using it for transactions like Bitcoin, where it's just a currency pretty much being sent back and forth, yeah, dApps run on decentralized applications. So with smart contracts, you don't need, you know, a middleman making sure the contract is all right and everything. Like they're verified, so everything's verified through the blockchain. So and if something's kind of wrong, it won't work. It will fail. Yeah, smart contracts are used in DeFi and with NFTs, and you know, yeah, it's going to be used in many different industries. You know, Ethereum. But yeah, they just have way more of a use case. It's more, can be utilized in many different ways, where Bitcoin is, you know, basically a great store of value, and you know, they're working towards making it more so you can pay for stuff. Yeah, so the best analogy I've heard is like Bitcoin is digital gold and Ethereum is digital oil. So like everything's going to run on it. Um, yeah, in the short term, I think it will, um, like the Bitcoin dominance is around 55% now. So that's how much money Bitcoin has out of all of the money in all of crypto. So Bitcoin has about 55% of all the money in crypto. It has 55% of it. Where Ethereum, I don't know Ethereum, I thought it was something like 15%. So I think over time, Ethereum will start and Bitcoin's dominance. So what percentage they have out of all the money in crypto, Ethereum will over the long period start getting close. That number will start getting closer and closer together. Um, and like Corporatistic was saying, that might overtake Ethereum, or Ethereum might overtake Bitcoin at some point. But I think we might be, I don't think it's going to happen this cycle, definitely. I think because so many institutions are focusing on uh, the hedge, the hedge against inflation, and it's a better store of value than gold. They're just kind of putting their money into that as a better investment. They're not really thinking of the utility yet of Ethereum. And when that starts to really happen mainstream, I think it will explode, and that will get closer and closer. Royum thinks XRP will overtake Bitcoin, and ETH will be, but ETH will exist longer than people expect. Yeah, I don't think, actually Binance chain is a bigger BNB, like the Binance Smart Chain is a bigger threat currently to Ethereum than ADA even is. It kind of came up out of nowhere, um, but again, that is not totally decentralized like Ethereum. And all of these Ethereum competitors, yeah, they have a lot, lower fees right now and everything. They also don't have nearly the traffic, the transaction traffic, or, the ecosystem that Ethereum has built over years and years. You know, 90% of DeFi is on Ethereum. 90% or more of NFTs run on Ethereum. It's already gathered so much, and they're gonna fix their issues. Yeah, they got to get on it, but I don't really see anyone overtaking them like that. But yeah, they need to do some serious work. Yeah, I think DeFi is going to continue to grow. People, and not only the big stock market investors and the hedge funds, like they will put money into it, but like normal people can learn about it and do it too. So as crypto grows, and you know, I don't have doubts about Chainlink. Chainlink is the best oracle, and it's already integrated in so many crypto projects. it's going to be hard for something to overtake another oracle to overtake Chainlink. It's just needed, so. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Are you in the US, okie dokie? You're in the UK. So, so I would probably, if I were you, go on Binance. Because Binance has, not Binance US, like they have a separate exchange, Binance US, for US people, but I believe in the UK you can just go on regular Binance, and they have a ton of crypto, like a ton of coins. And if you can't find everything you want, I think you could, you can go on to Pancake Swap, which is part of Binance's smart chain, and you can find even more coins on there. I would tell you to go on Uniswap, but if you're only using a little bit of money, the fees right now are probably a little too high. So I don't know how much money you're talking about, but yeah, I would start with Binance and see if they have what you're looking for. Yeah, we'll see, Royum. I think there will be probably later this year some, every country is going to have to start deciding if they're going to regulate crypto and what they're going to do about it, because it's growing very fast. So we'll see. Yeah, I mean, so if you go on Uniswap, you can pretty much find any token, but you're going to be paying probably at this point, $30 to $50 just to do a transaction. So it might not be worth it to you unless there's like a coin you're absolutely set on and you can't get on Binance. But I would definitely start on Binance. Oh boy. Royum's got his bunker built, I bet. Not really a... When the electric goes out, I'm coming to your house, Royum. So Pancake Swap. It's part of like Binance, but it has really cheap fees. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, that's where you can get a lot of the lower tier coins. And a lot of people have been using it because it's been going up like crazy. The cake coin has been going up dramatically. So I believe Stellar Lumens is similar to XRP, where they're trying to be able to do really quick, fast transactions. You like for purchasing things and stuff like that. So I think Stellar and XRP are basically competitors for that space, but they're the two leaders. I believe so. If you send XRP from Binance to my ledger, where is it really stored? There you go. Royum's got the info. Yeah, I mean, if we go into a bear market, you know, I would expect like the Binance coin, you know, all the exchange coins possibly to dump even a little harder than some other coins because, you know, the use will probably go down significantly. All right, okie dokie. Appreciate the conversation. Alright. The Uniswap or KuCoin? KuCoin will have the dollar value wrapped. Yeah, so the bottom this is the two levels. The level you're at, you have some history back here with some support, but breaking this, and this is because Bitcoin pumped a lot of these smaller coins. Yeah, it a lot of the smaller coins went down a lot today. I mean, it didn't go down that much yours, but you know, like this is definitely towards the bottom level. So, you know, could it come down to about 14 Ethereum or 0.014 Ethereum? Possibly. But I would not expect it to go any lower than that. And really, when you've gotten to these levels, you know, you had a major pump from there, and then a major pump from the level just above that as well. So, yeah, I mean, I would be patient on this if you own it already around April 1st. Bought it at 43. So that's the dollar, I'm guessing. Right, yeah, I think if you're patient, you know, it has had some big movements. it hasn't really had gradual upswings. It's been pretty fast pumps. So, you know, you're so close to like the lowest it's been on the Ethereum pairing. If we look up the KuCoin one, it's actually, so it's also down on the Ethereum pairing because Ethereum went up today. And it went up more than this one did. So on the dollar pairing, you're actually in a pretty good spot. It did come down and it perfectly touched you know, this key support level here, which it's only been below once after the initial listing and kind of finding its bottom. So, you know, I wouldn't even count this one. You got support here, support here, support here, and now you wicked perfectly right down there, and now you're back. So so yeah, you got in at 43. Yeah, I mean, at the very least, I would expect you to get back up to those levels relatively soon. I don't know if you're going to keep, like, it looked like this was going to have a nice move up, but it just made a higher high, so not bad. You're probably going to have some resistance at that level, which, you know, it depends on how long it takes to get there, but probably above where you bought it at. But that would be a level to keep an eye on. If you break it, you'll probably end up making a higher high eventually. Yeah. Yeah, May 1st it could, before having some sort of move. I wouldn't, it's possible you could get up there faster than May 1st, but yeah, May 1st you kind of have to break this or you fall down making new lows pretty much, which isn't, I'd say it's way more probable you break it, and that will help you get a little momentum going. Nice. I don't know if you were on yesterday, but like some mid cap altcoins. They're both in the top 100, so I think they're both in the top 50, but some ones I've been personally allocating are the Graph and Aave. And I've talked about them before, but like this is Aave's chart. You got you know, it had this nice retracement, and then starting to, you know, make higher highs, higher lows, starting to break the trend here. And we'll see if Bitcoin's pump kind of starts helping these mid-cap plays as well. But yeah, I'm hoping at some point can get back up there. But I like this type of, and you got the possible reverse head and shoulders here. So yeah, I like Aave and the Graph, which are both very similar. So you can see using these fib levels, same thing here, and now it's come down today and had a really nice run yesterday, and then came down and now hitting this fib, hopefully making support on this fib level to keep going here. But yeah, they're both strong projects, and they had their run in February really, and they retraced, and now possibly going to start moving again. It seems like it's reversing the trend here. Rose. Yeah, I haven't checked on Rose in a while. Let me see here. I think it's in. Yeah, so it had this really nice pump, got right up to this fib extension that we drew a while ago. Came back down, tested previous all-time highs. Now, big swings here, but it looks like it's tightening up here. So, you know, on a long term, so that would be kind of the levels I'm looking at currently. But it is in like that's more macro perspective to the beginning of May. But it could easily move faster than that. Thanks, Sammy Gons. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I listen and watch too much crypto stuff, so I like it all. So, but yeah, I don't know what all of them do. A lot of them I do, but yeah, I remember charting a lot of them. Algo, yeah, we could check Algo out. Here's Algo looking good. Like this is what I was talking about with Aave and the Graph. You know, had a nice pump back in February, dumped, and now, you know, it consolidated a while. You know, looked like it was coming back up, and I don't know if this was due to Bitcoin dumping, but it fell back down. But you know, if you're patient, you know, able to climb back up there, tested this key level from back here, and then finally, more recently, past few days, couple days, got above it, and now you have another, it's right in between our other support, which is right here. But once you get above here, I'm expecting it to shoot up to you know, $1.83, 84 before all-time highs, before you hit resistance again. Yeah. Hey, Riv Dan. Sorry, I didn't even see your AVAX is a good project. XRP coming down a bit. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I will leave... I will be on tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for all the good talking points, and thanks for sticking with me, guys. If you like the content, please feel free to subscribe or give a follow and like the video. And I'll leave it with that. See you guys tomorrow.